1287 2DM, this is Talk Today, and Graham with you. Good to have your company. And a man that I do enjoy his company, caught up with him last week, is Derek Tink. Thank you for joining us. How are you?
G'day, Graham. Thanks for having me.
Good to catch up with you, and we caught up last week, and very intriguing what this is all about. We had a bit of a chat. It was a bit of insight for me to find out about the Digital IQ network. It is amazing, and tying in with broadband, all of those sort of things. And you and I have discussed off air about some of the benefits, but let's talk about on air. What are the benefits of being a part of all this?
It's about providing free information, training workshops and face-to-face consultation to assist businesses and not-for-profit groups get up to speed with the digital economy empowered by the National Broadband Network, NBN.
We've been talking about some of the courses that are available, and they are free. You've got a big one on tonight, which I think is going to be pretty well attended.
Absolutely. We're doing it in two ways. One is we have introductory sessions, which is an opportunity for business and community groups to come along and get a bit of a feel for what's available. This week we had 3 introductory sessions, one out Liverpool Plains, Corindi tonight, which will be well attended. There's been a lot of interest out there at Corindi, and 2 this week in Tamworth at Tamworth Community College, Tuesday and Wednesday night. Information about the introductory sessions is available on the website digitaliq.com.au.
Right, let's talk about tonight's one. If people want to get along to that, hadn't booked in already, is it still a chance for them to turn up on the night?
There's been a lot of interest. We're trying to keep the groups to around a core 25. However, we will be beyond that number tonight, but more the merrier. Certainly, we'd love to get the word out there about the program to explain what is available, the consultation, the training workshops. Tonight, we'll have a guest speaker as well. A lady by the name of Angela Lavender, who has started an online business along the way, the present cupboard, and she'll be providing some real life guidance and talking about her experiences when dealing with the internet.
Now, Derek, the least thing you could take away by going along to any of the courses we're talking about is a bit of knowledge.
Oh, look, absolutely. And the way we're setting it up is we're trying to provide training to assist those improve their online presence, or those who might not even have a web page or a website at this stage. We can certainly assist them to get them up and running. But we're also looking at best practice website management, multimedia content, and for mobile phones, smartphone mobile marketing is a big thing as well. So look, we're really intrigued and interested to assist businesses and community groups exploring what they could be doing with the internet and digital media.
What it's like really is you've got an open canvas there which is blank, and you can really start to fill it in yourself and design it the way that you want to do it if you get in and be part of as it's growing along.
Yeah, look, businesses and community groups, everyone's at a different stage. So a good starting point to assess where you're at is a complimentary free online diagnostic tool available through the Digital IQ website. Basically, it's a quick 5-minute survey. A business community group can complete the survey and they'll be provided a report which basically benchmark them in areas to be thinking about, whether it's improving their digital marketing, different tools to explore, Twitter, YouTube, Facebook, or it may be looking at where they're at with their productivity tools, using things like video conferencing or VoIP. So I strongly recommend get on the website, have a look at the diagnostic tool towards assessing where they may be with their digital journey.
Yeah, I must admit I did get on the website, did have a look at that. It takes a little bit longer than I thought it would do, but that's fine because a little bit of caution, you're looking at what you're going to answer and how you answer, and there's nothing there that's going to concern you as to giving across information that you don't want disclosed. Most of the information you give is as a person in a business or wanting to start a business that would give you the benefit of doing that.
Yeah, look, at the end of the survey, you're provided a report, 30 odd pages, which again is providing some commentary around the areas to be thinking about. Myself, it took around 5, maybe 8 minutes, but yeah, no, I'd acknowledge that other people may take a little bit longer, but by all means, if anyone needs some assistance, give me a call. Happy to talk people through it on the phone as well, because again, I'm only interested in getting people to where they need to be and identifying what might be a benefit in the training workshops.
Yeah, look, I found that it was a very friendly site, very easy to get on there, and what I liked about it as well, it didn't drop off when you were taking your time. I think that's an important thing to think about. All right, let's talk about next week, give people some notice there. What have we got happening next week as far as training goes?
Look, next week is a special week because we'll be inviting up special guests from the McGrath Foundation. And we've arranged for the CEO for the McGrath Foundation and a corporate affairs manager to come up and talk about how the McGrath Foundation have used digital media over the years to build the McGrath Foundation's presence. And they're really good examples of a not-for-profit organisation that has leveraged digital media to good effect. They have over 250,000 Facebook friends as an example.
That's amazing, isn't it?
It's amazing when you think about that as an online population that they regularly communicate with.
And then you think of how many networks those people that are friends to them are networked to as well. And
Absolutely.
the list goes on and on.
It's quite staggering when you look at some of the innovative things the McGrath Foundation have been doing in the digital marketing space. They have many friends who also contribute towards the McGrath Foundation. Example is Jennifer Hawkins, Miss Universe, who's recently been working with the McGrath Foundation towards developing new media techniques to assist generate interest in the cause.
Yeah, look, it is, and they do wonderful work. I mean, whenever I hear the name McGrath Foundation, I immediately think pink, which is amazing how that branding has worked.
Oh, it does. And look, at the end of the day, I'd really like to see some people come along to this start event, basically to kick off, have a bit of a celebration, dress up in a little bit of pink, and Tamworth can really show, that we're out there to support a good cause, but at the same time, it's to celebrate the start of, to explore some of the possibilities, and proceeds from the event will go towards the McGrath Foundation to support the cause.
Right. Now, it is a lunch that they can get along to. How do they book tickets for that?
Visit the website, digitaliq.com.au. We'll have information up there about the event, or give me a call, particularly if there are any friends of the foundation out there who'd like to support this upcoming event. I do know of a few businesses in town that are friends of the foundation. We'd really like to hear from them as well and work towards creating a great event for Tamworth. And I'll be talking to the McGrath Foundation about how we can get Tamworth back out around the state as to what ideas we have around the emerging digital economy.
I mean, that's a very good image you're putting out there, is that not only do we reflect what we are supporting, but we reflect where we are, what we do, back into the areas that we are supporting.
Well, that's right. And it's about collaboration and partnership. And certainly McGrath Foundation have a strong focus on regional Australia. There's no doubt about that. They do place breast care nurses around Australia, and quite a few in regional areas.
All right. Look, it is a wonderful campaign, wonderful support. This is a great project for people to get involved. If they're in business, looking to go into business in the future, get involved. Now, the best thing is to go online, and they can do that by...
Well, visit the website, digitaliq.com.au, or if you like, give me a call.
It's that simple, isn't it?
It is that simple.
It is. Right, Derek Tink, Digital Business Executive, having a chat about that, and I suggest that you get into it quick as possible, and the best way of putting it is to stay with your competitors. That's the best thing you can do.
And it's part of what the program is about. The federal government want to make sure that regional Australia, particularly businesses and community groups, aren't left behind. And they have identified a need to provide training and consultation. Certainly, I have some interesting statistics, and I'm very happy to share those with those who come along to the introductory sessions and the training workshops towards explaining where businesses and community groups are positioned in metro settings. They are heavy users of social media. They are heavy users of productivity tools. And when you look at the statistics for similar type organisations in a regional setting, there's a bit of work there to be done.
There is, and don't you miss out. Let the train leave the track or leave the station and you're not on board. You could be way behind.
Look, and the workshops as well are about generating ideas. And one thing I do know about Tamworth is there are a lot of entrepreneurial people here.
There are.
We do have a lot of time, and we have additional time on our hands to exploring ideas.
Yeah, we keep a lot under our cowboy hat, don't we?
Oh, look, absolutely.
Derek Tink, good to catch up with you, mate. We'll talk to you next week.
Thanks for your time, Graham.